And fixing the Ender Lantern. Oh, yeah, that's right. I cut off your arms because you didn't subscribe. So sorry about that, Steven. With another mod showcase, where today we are not reviewing the Morpix mod. We did that last episode. Today we're going to be reviewing the Adventure Tools mod. This mod only works in 1.14.4. Do keep that in mind. Now, for this mod, you will need Eye of Ender, Stone Binds, Iron Ignites, Torches, Iron Nuggets, Leather, White Wool, White Carpet, Glass Pane, and String. Now, I couldn't memorize most of the things, so I will show them to you. We have the Mining Lantern, the Mining Helmet, Escape Rope, Cowboy Hat, Ender Lantern, Flashlight, Explorer's Hat, and that is about it. So do keep that. I don't know if I mentioned the Ender Lamp. Anyways, we will not be crafting any of those today. I just wanted to show you the recipes. Today we will actually be going to the tavern. This was here all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody say hello to Pokemon. And let's go here. Hey, what up, Steve? Oh, yeah, I remember the time I cut off your arms. It was pretty great. Anyways, ignoring the emerald stuff, the loom, and the brown banner, all the stuff here, this mod does include the cowboy hat, flashlight, mining helmet, explorer's hat, mining lantern, ender lamp, and escape rope. So let's start with the really basic ones that don't add much. These include the cowboy hat. Now, if your skin is better than mine, then it shouldn't do this, but the cowboy hat adds 2 armor, so it's about leather armor. And looks pretty nice, to be honest. I'm a huge fan of it, and I really like it. It's really simple. Explorer's hat is the same. Again, if your skin doesn't collide with the hat itself, it does make it look better, as you can see. Also 2 armor, looks really nice. Alright, so that's about it. I think I'm gonna keep the Cowboys hat on for now. Anyways, today we will actually be going down back to the mountains, so I probably want a weapon. Is there any weapon here? I didn't leave my emerald weapon. Alright, let me just go grab a weapon from home. I do believe I have one home, unless if I accidentally deleted it. Which is a total capability. Alright, yep, never mind. I guess we're gonna go down there bare feet. Actually, Sham should probably have a weapon. Sham, you got a weapon? Ah, sure, I'll take your shears. Alright, we got shears and we're ready to begin on this journey. Down to the dangerous mines we go. Now, I do want to actually show the Ender Lantern, which is probably the most coolest and helpful thing. You see those purple dots? The Ender Lantern actually targets ores and shows you where they are in a certain radius. According to the mod description, apparently you can edit them to the radius, but that depends on how well your computer is. I don't run a well computer, so I couldn't do very far, but yeah. As you can see, all the purple, you will be able to see it throughout. As you can see, there's some more purple, a lot more purple. It does show ores that are buried, which is pretty cool. Anyways, okay, we can already see zombies. So, I'm afraid we're going to have to take out the cowboy hat and go on to the mining helmet. As you can see, there's kind of like light shining if you look directly at a place. Now, I'll show this without the mining helmet. Pretty dark. Now, with the mining helmet on, you can't see. I'm not 100% sure if this works at night. It didn't say that, but I'm assuming it would work at nighttime too. There is also, if we take this off now, put back our awesome cowboy hat. There's also the mining lantern, which is a lot more brighter, as you can see, but it is also a lot more expensive than the mining helmet, I do believe. So yeah, you can go pretty far exploring with this. Okay, do you know what, zombies? Just die. And we also do have the flashlight, which you actually have to left click for to activate. So you can turn this on, turn this off, and this is why it requires stone buttons actually. For the turn on and turn off mechanism. Works pretty well, to be honest. I couldn't get the flashlight to work. As there you can see, there you have, you can actually see the ores through there. Anyways, if we can get rid of these zombies, that'd be great. Just get rid of them slowly but surely. Actually, here, let me show some more of the mining helmet. As you can see, it's a lot more brighter if you sit directly, but for some reason, it doesn't seem to work that well if you point down. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Cowboy and Explorer hats, as they're just alternate armor, to be honest, which... Hey, I think there's no such thing as too much armor. Again, if you have a better skin than mine, they won't collide with the top thing. You can actually fix that, like that, but yeah, as you can see, there we go. Now, unfortunately, none of these are weapons. No weapons are introduced. Now, for some reason, I can't seem to get the rope to work. This thing is supposed to help you, like, get back up places and down, but for some reason, it doesn't seem to work. It might be mine. I think mine is broken. You will have to try that on your own, but I really did want to review the rest of the stuff in this mod. Now, you have both things activated. It's not very noticeable, so I wouldn't recommend. Now, none of these things have power, meaning that they will last forever once you build them. I'll show off a little bit more of the lantern. So you can see there's the lantern, there's without the lantern. So yeah, these work really well, and I noticed that a lot of these mods require you to no longer need torches, but I would always recommend torches as they're a good light source, they're cheap, and also it does give you, as you can see, there's the ores. It detects every single ore. I'm not 100% sure if the Ender Lantern does detect ores from other mods. It most likely does. Do check it out. Again, I don't have a strong computer to run more than 2 mods at a time. So let's just keep this moving. As you can see, it works pretty well. The Ender Lamp seems to be working perfectly. Now let's go on to a different light source, the flashlight. There we go. Haha, stupid zombie. Ah, crap, ah, crap. Well, I'm the dumb one here. Well, actually, this is actually a great opportunity. That was totally planned 100%. Because this gives me the opportunity to go down the cave without light and show it to you without light. You can see it's pretty dark, pretty hard to see. You can barely see anything. And you have to rely on more unreliable sources of light. As you can actually see, the flashlight does stay on until you turn it off. So even if you die, it won't turn off. Which is a pretty nice feature if you ask me. Again, I can't get the escape rope to work for some reason. So yeah, you will have to try that on your own. And the these lights will actually stop mobs from spawning in if you look in the direction, but pre-spawn mobs won't disappear because of this. The lantern seems to be the best one, but if you don't have much armor and are looking for tools like iron, then the Ender Lamp is pretty good and will actually really help you for finding diamonds. Unfortunately, its radius isn't that far, but it can go pretty far under the ground and even topside. So anyways, if we go back up using the lantern, you can see the difference from just coming down here when it's really dark. And it does look a lot more different than normal sunlight and torches light, which is actually a pretty neat feature. When it comes to which mining helmet I prefer the mod that is specifically about just the mining helmet, because that mining helmet actually works at nighttime and underwater. This mining helmet unfortunately does not work underwater, as I can actually prove. As you see, I have the mining helmet. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work. You can occasionally get like a glimpse of light, but it just doesn't work that well. As you can see, it just doesn't seem to work properly, unlike the mining helmet, which did actually work. But as you can see, as I told you, it does work at nighttime, because I do actually have the mining helmet. See, it's pretty dark now. Same with the mining lantern, and the flashlight is especially meant for nighttime. So yeah, this is pretty cool, and I do believe you can put this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, in your offhand, and it will work in your offhand. Same with the mining helmet. Not mining helmet, mining lantern. It will also work. So that does mean you can have your weapon out while also having a reliable source of light. So this is pretty good. These are pretty good alternatives to torches if for some reason you're running low on coal. Anyways, I say let's return to Steven and give him back all his things. I am keeping the cowboy hat. Sorry, Steven. But the cowboy hat, I'm keeping that. This just looks way too good on me. Anyways, guys, I hope to see y'all the next time. Good.